What's up, guys? This is Nurk here, and the last update that dropped released a new game mode, this new tower, which is the most overpowered farm for almost everything that you can obtain in this game. So I thought what I should do is make a full progression guide, just taking you through from nothing to being able to complete the best game mode in the whole game for getting rerolls, getting stat rerolls, getting food, getting artifact rerolls, everything. And you can do all of this, all these stages, with just a traitless D4C. Speaking of traitless, I will not be getting Exodia a single time in this whole entire video. So you don't need to worry about, oh, what if I don't get as lucky? You don't need to get lucky. I don't get a single Exodia in this whole video, and I get all the way to the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure units. So follow along and find out how you can do the same thing. Like, subscribe, comment, and let's get into the video. So let's go. Alright, we are on the progression account. Nurk progression guide, level 1. Just made the account, just logged on for the first time. This video hopefully will help anybody starting the game, anybody stuck in what to do in the game, anybody, right? As long as you've not finished the game already, this video will help you. Alright? I will make another video that goes through in more detail where to find a lot of the stuff in the game, answer common questions, explain further anything, right, that I missed in this video, because in this video I will be going the fastest possible way to go from level 1 with nothing to hopefully level 100 plus 200, have all the Exodius, have all the rerolls, have everything, right? And I will not be taking any detours. I will literally do step by step the speedrun method, right, to get to endgame. With that, let's go. All right, here is the real first step to starting any account, right? Obviously, we all know it. If you've played Tower Defense game before, the codes, right? They all have codes, and Enemy Guardians is actually really generous, I would say, with their codes. A lot of them, not even generous, but a lot of the codes, they don't expire for a very long time. So hopefully, we have a lot of codes to do here. If this codes channel doesn't show up, you can click on here, channels and roles, browse, and just turn it on, off. And another channel that I would definitely turn on if you're new is if you come down here, progression guide, raid guide, value guide. Maybe not value guide, but these two, definitely turn them on. Follow the category. Just have all of them showing and check them because they have a lot of stuff that can help you, right? I've done the Ragnar, I've done the JoJo's event, I've done Gates, I've done Tower, I've done both towers, I've done Mushroom Rush, the Infinite Method, which I'll be using a lot in this guide. Literally, if you don't want to watch this video, you just want to read these, you can follow these, right? But I'm going to go more detail in this video. But it is all here, a lot of helpful stuff. The raid guide as well, that just has other videos. Alright, let's put in the codes and then I'll be back once I'm done. Almost a month ago, 10 million visits was a code that was added a month ago, and I've just redeemed this. I've been able to redeem this right now, a month later. It does end here though, so keep that in mind if you're doing codes. The Itachi, no, not the Itachi update, this one, the night market, whatever, doesn't work anymore. Alright, codes are redeemed, and I redeemed my battle pass too, because one of the codes capsule gave XP. I had battle pass levels, but my mic was off, so I had to re-record it. Or not re-record it, but I had to get rid of it. So we've got 18,000 gems, some food, mystic coins, pretty decent, helpful, right? Now, first things first, this banner's bad. The reason that this banner's bad is because, where is he? This guy, Senku, I think his name is. He's farm. He is the only farm in the game, apart from these two, but these two suck, and he does not suck. So this is Sung Jin-woo, this I think Satilla, and this is Sigju. And this guy are the only two units from this banner that you actually need. Maybe Rimuru once her Evo item is available again, but for the most part these guys all are useless. Lancer is bleed and Elizabeth is bleed, so if you need bleed, I guess you could use those, but I wouldn't. They're pretty bad. But basically, when you're starting the game, do not spend a single gem unless you've just started, you don't have Bulma yet. Because when you start the game, from this last update, they've started just giving, if you have a new account, they just give you this level 100 Exodia guy. And he is good enough for most things you're going to play. So all you really need is farm. So I'm going to quickly put this to the max, 20, and hope we just get a quick Bulma. I forgot to put summon, skip. Oh, we got Aizen. I doubt I'm actually going to use him. We got Aizen. Nice. Bulma. Now, we honestly don't need to summon again until we see that Senku's in banner. So let me do this. Where was that? Clip our farm. I don't even need Eisen to be honest. More expensive, less damage, no point using. Alright, now I think it's unlike other games. I'm not sure if other games have this, but you can just play on Nightmare. There's no reason to play normal. And if you play on Nightmare, the infinite popped up. Normal, there's no infinite. Nightmare, you can see infinite. The way to get infinite is to get to Act 6 on Nightmare mode, and then you get the infinite for that map, and all maps have it. And if you remember, I mentioned the infinite method, right, at the start of the video. That is something we will be abusing as a beginner, because it is really the only way to progress. So I'll be back once I'm done with story. Let's go. Okay, we've finished, officially finished. I just retried. We have finished the story, the first story, at least. And I just remembered that I have not checked my night market, which you should check when you first start the game, because who knows, you could get, I mean, okay, you guys won't know this if you're new, but the night market, actually, I'll just show you. I'll show you and then I'll tell you. Here we go. The night market. To find this place, you can just click on this and then click market, and it'll take you to the bridge that leads towards it. And also, actually, I didn't mention this before, there's a daily shop here. If you're new, it's very nice just being able to buy runestones, although it's probably not the way we'll be getting them. Very bad night market. If you don't know what units are good, and you want to know, I'll quickly show you like a list of units that if you see you should get, and just if you see a unit in there that's expensive, it's probably good. If it's expensive and it's in the meta tier, 100% go for it. I'll quickly show what you should be looking for though. Alright, we're back in the Discord. You can find the tier list channel here, which will have the most recent tier list. And basically, if you see anything that's in meta tier, get it. I don't think there's anything that I wouldn't get. Itachi, because he's got this, he's the green background, same with Monica. And these, if they have this green background, then they can't appear in the night market. But if they don't have this green background, everything else can be in the night market. So, if you are trying to get a unit from the night market, you need these coins, right? The way of getting these coins, the main way you're going to be getting them is from this, which is a daily quest, okay? 7 coins. It resets every day. You need to get 300 waves through infinity on the Monster City story. The Monster City story, this one, the third one, and you need to do infinite. This sounds kind of hard because 300 waves, if you're a new player, why should you check the night market, right? If it's 300 waves, I'm not going to be able to do it if I'm new. Well, the infinite doesn't count like in one go. You don't have to go from 1 to 300. You can get to 10, and once you're at floor 10, and if you die, now you only need to get 290 more like waves, and it'll count. So if you get to wave 10 and then you die and you go to lobby, it'll say 10 out of 300, and then you just need to do that over and over again until you get 300. So it's very easy, and it resets daily. So if you get 7, if the unit you're trying to get cost 21, you need to do the quest 3 times. So it would take 3 days to get the unit. Pretty easy. Let's get back to story. There we go, second story finished. Really quickly though, I did want to show you guys just how I'm doing this. It's not really a crazy strategy, but I thought I may as well show. Place Amelia, because she's cheap, you can place her instantly. And then place him, because he hits twice, right? So she gets rid of one shield, and then he gets rid of the shield, and then kills him. And that's place Bulma, and then I auto the farm, and I auto the Exodia, and then I win. And I just repeat that, and I'm going to repeat that until I've done the fourth story. But until then, goodbye, and I will be back. Yo, I did not expect this, but Senku is in the banner already. This is literally the second banner reset of this account, and Senku is already in banner. This is a an insane run. I'm not gonna lie, this is an insane run. Usually it takes a while to get this guy, which is actually a good thing usually because then you'll have tons of gems. But I have 15k. Um, so yeah, let's just see how this goes. If this doesn't go well, I'm gonna very, very quickly finish the story and get straight into the infinite method because like this is a crazy opportunity to miss, right? Let's go. Come on. Senku. Senku. Please, Senku. I'm at 130. I definitely don't have enough for pity. So I do need to get a little bit lucky here. Eyes in. Come on. Also, in case you guys did not know how this banner works, it doesn't show the percentage like increase, like he still has 0.5, but I'm pretty sure the front three are like 20%, 30%, and then the rest are all 0.5. So it's a 0.5 to get a mythic, and then like between all those mythics, it's like a 20% for each of these, and the rest are like below percent. So we have a good chance of getting Senku, but it is equal to the other two mythics. Come on, Sanku. If we don't get him here, oh, I might have battle pass. Maybe level rewards. No gems. $500 gems. Couple quest. Oh, a lot of quests actually. Nice. 2k. It's definitely not pity, so I do need to get lucky. Come on. No way. No way. Saber's not even on banner. No way. Okay, we now need to do level rewards and just pray that we get Senku with these. This is where level rewards is, by the way, in case you didn't know. Alright, come on. Senku right now. Ooh, okay, we can't win them all. We are gonna get. Oh, I'm not even gonna stop for thingy to be honest. Okay, I'm just gonna speed blitz, get to the last infinite, and then I'll just start macroing it. Because we need the Senku, I'm not going to lie, we need this. Alright, let's go. Alright, now we are fully finished with our story. 2,000 jabs actually, let me summon, and then I'll just do the inf method. And I'll show how I macro it too. We did not get anything. Alright, I'll see you in the game. Let's go. Alright. It's literally 1 minute. There's 1 minute to go until it hits um the next hour. So I literally have less than a minute to summon for Senku here. Okay, we have around 5k. Okay. There it is. There it is. There it is. Literally 10 seconds to go. I probably would have got it off. I only have 5k. But we now have the Senku. So we can probably never use these guys again. And there's the team. Senku and the free guy. So from here, actually, I do have Moonlights, a little bit of Moonlights. So if we could just get Megumin right now, which is this girl right here. 1 in 4. Oh, we need Idol too, probably. This is Saitama. He's useless. He's not good. So yeah, let's summon. Hopefully we get Megumin or Idol. Idol the buffer, Megumin. Very good. Damage, has a nuke. Just good unit. Megumin. Literally second summon Megumin. Idol, maybe? Is that pushing it to... No way. I don't even think I got this lucky on my main account. I was going to just go back to Macro and Infinite and then just probably do it overnight and then get Megumin in the morning. But I guess I could just go for Evolution right now. This account is actually on a roll right now. Senku, Megumin, and Idol. To int method now. I'll show how to set up the time task for it, just in case. I don't know, just in case you want to know. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, I'm about to show the infinite method, but I just realized that for getting Megamin you need greens, and Orc Raid gives 3 greens per run, which is faster than challenges for greens alone, and you only need Megamin right now to do the Mushroom Rush, and the Mushroom Rush drops all the stones, and if you're doing enough runs to get Casterus and Robin, which are the drops from Mushroom Rush, they're both 1%, I'm going to get enough runs anyways, so actually you don't need to do challenges at all. You could literally just do Orc Raid, get Megamin, and then do Mushroom Rush. So I'll show how to do this, and I'm going to show how to do Orc Raid with just this Exodia guy, and a farm, and then I'll go to sleep and macro the infinite. To set this up, I'm going to want to pull up Tiny Task, put it on continuous playback, and ATAC speed works. Anything fast, let it lose first. I'll cut to once this is lost. The Tiny Task, because it's on ATAC speed, you don't need to do a full thing. You start it, boom, start. Just click retry a couple times, click super fast, click yes, and then pause it, or not pause it, turn off, right? You finish the recording. And if you just turn it back on, and it just reads really fast. So that's it. That's all you need to do. Now, I'll quickly show you how to do Orc Raid. It's really easy. As you can see, the Orc Castle drops 3 greens. Okay, it has a chance to drop rainbows, but realistically you're doing it for the greens. It drops this, which is the portal that drops Luffy, but Luffy is not good at all, so we are really only playing this for the greens. Alright, we're in the Orc Raid. It's pretty simple. You can just farm and then place your Exodia kind of in the back, or just somewhere where it kind of just reaches a bunch of the track. I'll cut once I've won. Alright, there we go. You can see very easily. Solos, it says a minute. I think it was a little bit longer to be honest, but it's pretty quick, and you get 3 per run, so you have to do like 8 runs, and then you can involve Megmin. It's actually a lot better than challenges. Definitely do this. Do this, evolve Megmin, and then do the Mushroom Rush. See you tomorrow, the next day. Boys, I've just woken up and my macro broke in the night. I'm not really sure why or when, but I only have 240k, so I mean, it worked for a bit, but it didn't work all night. We have enough to buy the Megamin staff, which is in here, right here. Buy 1, you need to put in the number, buy 1. I could buy rerolls here, or I could summon, and I think summoning with both the potions equipped is better. Although I will check how many I can get, and then I'll see how many rerolls I get from summoning. 440. Alright, if I was to bind here, it'd be 440. Remember that. I'm gonna go summon, and then I'll be back once I'm at the lab. Let's go. Ladies with gentle hands, we're done summoning. I did the gems banner as well, but I'm gonna quickly only summon the exclusives, because I want to see if it's more or less than 440. Although, I do need to keep, obviously, my Megamin. So we're gonna lock the Idol, and then a Vivian. Gonna lock a Vivian, because I do need her for later. She'll be useful. So honestly, this does not look like 440. Wow. Okay, maybe if you get lucky, it's better to do summoning, but I would say probably buy the rerolls first. Buy the rerolls in the shop, and then for the rest of the time, do summoning, because this is not 440. Right, let's just do the rest then. And then we will go evolve or I'll keep a Bulma. And then we'll go evolve my Megamin now, and then we are going to do the Mushroom Rush and get Castrus. Let's go. Sorry for the cuts off. I got a little bit too excited. We're gonna evolve Megaman now. We should have everything. Yes, yes, yes. Confirm. Boom. Megaman evolved. Done. I'll feed and then I'll cut into Rush, rush. Um, there we go. Level 100. I'll equip this, equip, and now it's open. We're in the game with sys open. Okay. If you have never used it before, it might look a little bit confusing, but it doesn't matter because I'm about to talk you through how it works. So right here, you've got all these different things. These are just like blank like slots, like a template for you to follow, not follow for you to use. Before I start, always make sure you have yourself in a pretty memorable position because when it starts, it does like this thing where it zooms in and zooms out and it turns a little bit. So make sure, like see right here, I've lined up the path with my bar, and then whilst I line up, just line up like this is kind of in line with this, and that's kind of in line with that. So you need something that X, or is this the Y? Whatever. X and Y coordinates needs like this way and this way. You need something that lines up with both. So I've got this one, I've got this one. So this should help me find my position again if it moves around. All right. So to start off, these slots, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The unit thing right here, so this is where you want to put the slot of the unit you want to place. So if I want to place Senku, slot 2, I'll do 2, all right? And then I'll place Senku. But where would you place it? It doesn't know. So we need to give it a position, okay? This, you don't need to really do anything. You just press this button. But if you press it, okay, I need to click mode. Let's do Hung Rush. All right, let's do that again. Thank you. If you press here, it'll show this, which is not the game over play, but it doesn't matter. This is just a picture that was put in the background. So you can kind of just place wherever. And look, I clicked, and this is on top of something. So if I try and place, it doesn't work. So I need to place it over here. And how are you gonna do that? It's a different picture. Well, I'm gonna show you. Either you can just try and look at it and be like, okay, that's where it is, and then remember where that was, and then when you set it, just do it there, and then it's pretty much in the right spot. Or if you don't want to do that, you can put your finger on the screen, right? So if I put my cursor here, this is where I want to place it. Put my finger where my cursor is, and if I move my cursor away, my finger's still there. I open this, my finger's still there, doesn't matter. Right here, that's where I want to place it. Okay. So you do this for all the units. So that's a good position for that one. Let's do the second Senku because we do have two placements for this unit. So the next one, let's put it like here, and then we'll upgrade. This is the upgrade, so upgrades to whatever upgrade. Because the game will start, you place one, you place the other, you upgrade this one, upgrade this one, upgrade this one. So we're going to go back and forth, upgrade them. But if we go back and forth, are we going to type out the whole thing again? No, we're not going to do that. Why? Because this, the copy box. If you put a number here that relates to one of these numbers, so if I want to copy this whole entire thing of number one, we'll put 1 and look 475, 475, 268, 268, 2. All right, it copies. And now we just change this to 1, right? Or I think we change to 2 because it'll do it twice. It's fine. And then we want to do that again for 2. Copy this one and put this to 3, I guess. And 1, put that to 3. Boom. Now both the Senkus and both placements are at upgrade 3, right? So now let's place our buffer because I don't know, that's one place next. Does this work? Yes. Nice, very nice. The buffer gets maxed, and now we can place our Megamins, which are 2 placement, and they're both slot 4. I'll do the finger on the screen, so right here, boom, boom, doesn't work, let's do a little bit over, boom, boom, that's fine. And the second placement can go here, finger on the screen again, that should work. And now, oh, upgrades actually, upgrades. So this should be able to go to, I think, 10 and work. Oh, and now the abilities, let me do this actually. If I copy 8 and then get rid of what's here, because I do need to have this space open, right? After this is the Megamin, the first one gets upgraded to 4. We need to do this, actually do this so I can place it. I would need to use ability, right? And how am I going to use ability? Well, I'm going to show you. If you choose your slots, right, and you choose slot 0, which obviously you don't have, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, choose slot 0. All slot 0 is it'll click. So if I set the coordinates to, I don't know, on top of this Megaman, and it does a slot 0, it'll just click. That's it, it'll click once. So if I max out the Megaman, it'll be on the Megaman right here, 4 to 10, it'll go to 10, it'll be 10, it'll go, okay, I'm done, what's the next step? It'll do this, slot 0, and then we just choose, put my finger on here, boom, set, right here. Boom, now once it's at 10, it'll click one time right in this button, which is what we want, and then it'll pop the ability, and now we can just continue on the macro. This Megaman, I think, just go to 8, and then we'll place our free Exodia guy, and we'll just place him right here. Boom. We can get him to whatever upgrade, I guess. I'll just put him to like 5, because I do want to sell the Senkus, because I want to get more money, right? How would I do that? Let's say this is where the Senku placement is. I don't have to do this because I already know where the placement would be, but let's say it's there. I would have a 0 click to click on it, and then do another 0 click, and I'd put my finger over the sell button, and then I'd 0 click right here, boom, it would sell, and then I could just go and upgrade to this. But we already know from here, this is where our Senku is going to be placed, so I can just copy 1, but this is for the first farm, but it said 2 is do 0, because when I click on it, we don't want to place another farm there. So we click on the farm, this is the sell coordinates, so then we sell, and I can just repeat that. This will sell, this will click on the second Senku, so that's upgrade 0 because it's not a unit, it's just clicking. So we click on it, and then if we copy here, number 12, 1, 2, this is where the sell coordinates are, because if you look at every single unit, sell is in the same place, this doesn't move, okay? So we just do the same thing twice. So that will click on Senku, sell it, click on Senku, sell it, and now we can go back to our placement that does number 1, which is 10, so we just copy that, 10, and we can upgrade that to max. And now this should be a working macro, unless, I don't know, maybe a placement messes up, or I did the wrong upgrade or something, but I'll quickly do a test for you guys to see, and then we will, yeah, then we will macro for casters, and I'll be back once I have her. All right, so I'll just retry. Boom. You start on the screen. I need to remember, I linked up my thing here, because when you start it, it does move around your screen a little bit. So I'll just show you guys that. So boom, it's waiting 3 seconds. It's looking for super fast wave. It clicks, and then it will wait 3 seconds again. There, it did it. Now, once you do this, click F2 on your keyboard. Okay, it pauses the macro, and now I can move my thing around a little bit. I just realized probably didn't set up the right things because I can't see these anymore. I'm just gonna straighten my camera and hope that it's pretty much where it should be. And then if I click F2 again, it'll start the macro. It places the Senku, and it's having a little bit of an issue for some reason. Okay, I'm not sure why that is. Let's just move the placement, and hopefully it works better. I just paused it this time. Oh, auto clicker's on. When it starts, it turns off this, but because auto clicker's on and it uses the same button, it was off. Alright, let me just change this placement because for some reason it doesn't want to work. So if I do Senku here, and then, I'm not sure. We'll just move the placement, we'll see if that works better or not. So everything that correlates that I need to move as well, because that's just how it works. So let's move all this, and then the thing where I sell that, I need to change that as well. So this one stayed 530, 530, so it's this one. So if I change, no, not this one, it's this one. So if I change 1, and then change to slot 0, and now I save, and then I'll quickly close and open. Actually, I'll turn off the recording, I'll be back once I have Smack working, and I'll show you guys what went wrong, I guess. Alright, I have gotten it to work. I just moved the Senku placement to be over on the other side. I'm not sure what was going wrong before, but it's working now. And I also changed a couple of the upgrades because it wasn't reaching the right upgrade in time. Let me unpause. So it does this, look, victory detected, boom, and now it'll restart. Every time it restarts, it doesn't do the moving your screen around anymore. So after you fix it the first time, you don't need to fix it again. But look, I'll quickly just watch it again, make sure it works, and then I'm going to leave this for a bit. And hopefully we'll get casters soon, rather than later. But you can see it just goes 1 to 1, it upgrades, sees it's at 1, it'll go to 2. Once it gets to 2, it'll go to the other one. Um, Also, if you guys are watching this and you're thinking, oh, this looks too confusing, I'm just going to use Tiny Task. Tiny Task, if you are using it, I mean, it can work really well. It's simple. You could use it, record your game, run it back, and it'll work. But a lot of the time, if it does break, like when I was doing the infinite method, right, it broke in the night. There's nothing I can really do once it breaks. I just have to wake up in the morning and be like, ah, it broke, right? But with Sys, if it loses a game, it'll just do it again. So with Tiny Task, if your Tiny Task relies on you winning and then restarting, but you lose somehow, then you're finished. It's broken for the rest of the night probably. But this, if you lose, it'll just restart and it'll start from the beginning. So it is more consistent, I would say. It's a tiny bit confusing, but if you know how to use it, it's really not that bad. You can see it sold the farms, now it's upgrading. Boom. Uh, and now it's done upgrading everything, so it just waits for wave 30. I don't think it actually does that. I think it just does it. It just waits till you win. But I'll cut to once you've won. All right, it won. It worked. So now I'm gonna leave it, and I will be back with a Castris. Let's go. Boys, we got Castris. We got two of her actually, right here. If you're wondering, this is a web. These are web hooks. You can turn them on when you are using Sys. I'm not actually sure how. I did it once ages ago, and I just followed the tutorial. So I actually cannot really teach you guys how, but just search up webhook tutorial Discord macro or something on YouTube. You'll probably find something. So I've got two. I'm not really got anything to do with the second one, so I guess I'll just turn it to rerolls. I'll just finish this run really quickly, and then I will see you guys in the lobby. Let's go. All right. I'll make this quick because this video is getting pretty long. But we got casters. I already rolled, but my recording was muted, so you didn't see. But I didn't get Exodia because I'm gonna try and do the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure event with no Exodias. Just see if it's possible. If it's not, then obviously I'll infinite method until I get Exodia on casters. But for now, I wanted to evolve Vivian, but I do need to do a little bit of infinite method just to get these from the event shop. Um, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to get Robin, just because, you know, I got Cassius pretty quick. Let's get Robin pretty quick. After I got Robin, we're doing the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure raid, um, and we're going to be getting the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure units, and then we'll probably, yeah, you guys will see. You guys will see what will happen. So yeah, I'll see you guys once I've evolved Vivian. Bang. We've got the stuff. Boom. I was going to find the sound effect Nag Blocks uses when he evolves things, but I couldn't find it. So there we go. We've evolved Vivian. Now I'm going to just see if it's possible to do the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure event, and I will be back once I've figured that out. Alright, let's go. I almost forgot about Robin, but I didn't. So we're gonna get Robin quickly, and then we're gonna do the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure event. We're gonna get Valentine, Funny Valentine, and then we'll almost be done with this video, I think. So I'm hoping this thing can be under 35 minutes long. We'll see. All right. Well then, let's go. All right, we're back already. It's been about 20 minutes, and we got Robin already. Literally 5 runs in, I think. Um, I'm not sure what is going on with the luck on this account. It's like in total for these three, it's been about 25 stages. Like it's good because it takes less time, but I have no currency. I literally have 20k. And I do kind of need to get this for when I start doing tower. But for now, we won't worry about it. I'm going to test the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure right now, and I'll be back once I have an answer as to whether or not we can beat it. Let's go. Okay, so I can not very easily, but it's like not even that hard, and I can solo. And all I have is Capricorn, Megaman, and Excalibur, um, Castris. Obviously, I did use the Vivian stacking thing, so I did have to pay attention. Like, I couldn't just place down my units and win. But as long as you stack your Vivians, which if you don't know how to do, the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure raid guide in the Discord server does show how to do that. But this is very possible. So I'm probably going to knock out 10 of these because that's how many you need to do to get all 3 units. And then I'll be back. So let's go. All right. I goed. I did 10 of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure event, just for the discs, really. Everything costs 30 apart from Poochie, which is 50 discs for some reason. I really don't know why. It's just 30 for everything else. Makes no sense. But because Poochie is 50, we do it 10 times. So I've got enough of those. And now it's just a problem of getting all the Mystic coins and the gems and rerolls, I guess. So I think what I'm gonna do is set up a tower macro for cursed place tower and just leave overnight, and I'll be back in the morning with some gems, hopefully, and rerolls. So yeah, let's go. All right. I'm sure you guys can see from the gems and the moonlights, but I did macro tower. I got to floor 474. It's been a few days since the last time I recorded, probably 2 days, 3 days, and I was not macroing the whole time. I macroed today from like this morning until now, and it's like nighttime right now, so about 10 hours, and I macroed a couple hours the last time I was recording. So really, this is not as much as I could have, but I do have a decent amount, so I'm gonna really quickly uh, go and just summon a bunch and turn it all into a bunch of rerolls, and I'll be back with some rerolls. Let's go. First inventory cell, second inventory cell, third inventory cell, and I'm done for now. In case you're wondering, this is what our current rerolls are looking like. I would roll, but if I could do gates, I pretty much can just craft every single one of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure units. So I really want to try and go for no Exodia to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure units. So if that's possible, if I can beat gates with just these, that's what we're gonna do. So I'll attempt that and then I will be back. Let's go. Alright, this is looking really easy. I think I'm going to be able to solo all of these. It is going to be a lot of runs, but it is soloable and it'll just take time. So I'll probably do gate grind for the next couple of days, I guess, until I have 1,200 Mystic coins, and then I can get all the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure units. So I will see you guys after a long, long, long grind. Let's go. 10 off. Oh, we've made it, guys. We've made it. We've made it. Solo, no Exodias, 1,200 coins. Ooh, come on. Show it to me. Poochie. Oh, Valentine. Oh, Wonder of You. Oh, oh, we've done it. Oh, bang. Bang. Let's just have a look. No. Oh my god, we've done it. We've done it. Oh. Alright. Thank you to everyone that's been with me this whole way. Couldn't have done it without you guys. It's been a journey, bro. It's been an anime adventure. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.